Hey everybody, what's up? Brian here. I have a Christmas story I want to tell you. It's a tragedy, but it's kind of funny all at the same time. But at the time it was a tragedy. But today's Christmas Day, so I just want to tell you my Christmas story. Stick around. All right, 2 years ago, Christmas Day, I was still in the rehab center. I'd been in the hospital for 5 long months on my back in a hospital bed. It's Christmas, and I was probably about as low can be. I was very sad. My brother and his wife came up, brought some food, was super nice, but honestly, it just made me feel worse because I'm like, oh my God, I'm still in this freaking hospital bed. I just want out of this place so bad. And as bad as it was, I was just trying to be like, Mr. Okay, I'll get out of here soon, But I mean, I wasn't even hardly walking at the time. So it's like, who the hell was I kidding? But so my brother and his wife went home, and my wife and I, Crystal, are still at the hospital. And of course, there's nothing else for me to do. It's Christmas Day. There's not a whole lot going on in the rehab place. And so we're watching TV, right? So Forrest Gump comes on. Forrest freaking Gump comes on. And, there's nothing sad about that movie. It's just a goofy movie, right? So I'm laying there and we're watching Forrest Gump, and I start crying, and I'm talking about sobbing. And my wife looks at me and says, What's the matter? Why are you crying like that? And I couldn't talk for a minute. And finally I'm like, because Forrest freaking Gump, that guy, he's dumb as a stump, but he overcomes everything. And he gets all this. He gets the girl. He gets the business. He gets to meet the president. Oh, boo-hoo. I'm stuck in this freaking bed forever. And I said, even Lieutenant Dan got freaking legs. And I can't even walk. I can barely walk. You talk about a pity party. Watching Forrest Gump. I'm having a pity party for myself. But here's the nice part about the whole story. Of course, that was craziness. But you have to be in that position to understand how bad I felt inside. I wanted out of there. And I'm like, how do I escape this? And I'm just sick of being sick. And, I can't walk. Sitting up in a chair is a major accomplishment. Whoop-dee-doo. Stuff that everybody takes for granted. And the next day, my wife came in after I dried my little crybaby tears. My wife came in the next day, and I told her, I said, ooh, with my teeth gritted, I said, I am getting out of this damn place. And she was like, okay, that's great, but you got to lower your expectations a little bit. You still can barely walk. I'm like, no, I'm getting the heck out of here. Today, I'm walking out that door. I'm walking down the hall. I'm going to walk down every freaking hall in this place until I can't walk no more. And I'm going to get this stupid tube out of my throat. And I'm getting out of this place. And she was like, okay, all right. This guy's going out of his mind. He's crazy. So, but, I just realized I had the power inside me. It was in there. I just had to bring it out. And it took stupid Forrest Gump, the dumbest movie ever, to bring that out. It's like, oh, dude, quit feeling, if you feel sorry for yourself because Forrest Gump has more than you got. He's walking, he's running, he's meeting the president. Lieutenant Dan gets legs, and you're stuck in this bed. Dude, shut your pie hole, get up, and walk out of this place. So, long story short, I don't make this real long. I told my wife, I'm getting out of here. 30 days, starting today. Get the therapist down here. Get the physical therapist down here. I'm walking. I'm going to get on that walker. I'm getting out of bed by myself, and I'm walking down that hallway. So she did, and I started walking every day. And she kept saying, honey, 30 days is pretty aggressive, you know? And I'm like, no, I'm out in 30 days. Well, I lied. I got out in 37 days. The power is in you to heal yourself. You just got to want to do it, and you got to get up and do it. So there's my Christmas story. Nobody got their eye shot out. So, all right. Just remember, when you are at your lowest point, it's inside you. Don't rely on somebody else. The power is in you. Don't ever forget that.